Hello. So, I have finally gotten around to reading Invisible Kingdom by G. Willow Wilson and Christian Ward, with letters by Sal Cipriano. Uh, it's a big book. Uh, this is the omnibus. This collects the entire 15-issue series. Hardcover. It's published from Dark Horse. Specifically the Burger Books, Berger, imprint, which was founded by, I believe it was Karen Berger, who was a hugely influential editor in comics. Anyway, yeah, so words were by G. Willow Wilson, art by Christian Ward. To very good comic creators, people who are very good at what they do. It is a sci-fi series. It's about a solar system with 4 planets that are relatively close together. So this is sci-fi. There's no faster than light travel. It's not FTL travel. So it's set in a single solar system with 4 planets, spaceships that do travel between them. 2 main characters are Grix, the captain of a transport ship that just delivery ship, basically. Just transports goods from one planet to another. And Vess, a woman who has just joined a monastic religious order. So G. Willow Wilson is she's someone I became aware of when she started writing the Ms. Marvel comic back in 2014, I believe. The Kamala Khan Ms. Marvel. She was the writer for that series for its 50-issue run. And it was phenomenal. That is the first 2 volumes in particular of that Ms. Marvel run. First 10 issues or so. I would genuinely rate that as like the platonic ideal of what a modern teen superhero comic is. It's that is, if you are ever interested in getting started on Marvel Comics, if you ever want to start reading Marvel Comics, Ms. Marvel No Normal is the place to start. It is just a phenomenal introduction into the Marvel Universe through that character. Anyway, so yeah, phenomenal series. And she's done a lot of other stuff as well. And I have talked about one of her books on here before, Aleph the Unseen. I talked about that novel on here, that prose novel. Christian Ward, the artist, he's someone I became aware of. He did a miniseries, Black Bolt miniseries, written by Saladin Ahmed. I think that was my first real exposure to Christian Ward, and he sort of blew me away on that one. And yeah, the art in this book is just beautiful. I mean, you can see from the cover that it's gorgeous. So, yeah, just anyway, yeah, so Grix does deliveries, shipments, for a company called Lux. That is sort of an interplanetary version of Amazon. Is basically what it is. It is essentially Amazon, but even more powerful. They essentially rule entire planets. Like, they basically rule the system. Sorry, I'm trying to look for some more beautiful art here. And they basically control people through these deliveries. You know, convincing people that they need to buy stuff in order to be happy. Meanwhile, Vess has joined this religious order, the Renunciation, which renounces materialism. And then Grix and Lux both find evidence that the Renunciation and Lux are in cahoots, that they are working together. That Lux is spending money, giving money to the Renunciation through embezzlement, that it's embezzling funds to give to the Renunciation. So corruption from the top down. And both of them sort of hit a point where they don't really feel like they can accept it. Grix's bosses find out that she knows about the embezzlement and threaten her. So she has sort of no choice but to take her crew on the run and to expose to the galaxy what happened. Whereas Vess finds evidence that the Mother Superior of the temple that she went to, that she finds evidence that about the money coming in, and ends up she ends up connecting with Grix and her crew, and a lot of them just end up sort of going on the run from one place to another. And all sorts of stuff happens, including some run-in with pirates and religious fanatics who want to kill people. It's all very exciting stuff. So, book deals with sort of like some skepticism of capitalism, skepticism of religious orders, religious organizations. Not necessarily of religion as a whole, but it's you do get the impression of it being more that of it taking faith more as referring like a quiet version of faith, sort of, rather than more elaborate showings of it. And just and all throughout, just gorgeous, gorgeous art by Christian Ward. So it did run for 15 issues. I suspect it's probably not going to be coming back. I mean, it sort of... It does end on a hopeful note, one that, it could theoretically be continued from, but considering they put together an omnibus, probably not going to be more of it. Which is fine. It's good that things get to end. Wilson's prose is really good. She is a very good writer. She is very good at what she does. She's got some really good prose. There's some great dialogue all throughout. Some heavy bits, some funny bits, and some very insightful bits here and there as well. It's a great book. One that I do definitely recommend. It is very compelling characters and a very interesting narrative. One that is continues to be relevant to the times we live in. Always relevant to the times we live in. Corporate corruption, religious corruption, political weakness, political cowardice. And it's got some definite Cowboy Bebop vibes in it that they make no effort to hide. It's like this was absolutely they absolutely drew inspiration from Cowboy Bebop, among plenty of other sources as well. But the Cowboy Bebop and vibes are very strong in this, and Cowboy Bebop's freaking awesome. So, definitely. Definitely a very good book. Definitely something that I would recommend reading. You can get the big ass omnibus, or you can get just the 3 trade paperbacks if you want a slightly easier, physically lighter reading experience. Because, like I said, it's the hardcover is big. But does also have some notes in the back, some notes about the has some concept art and all the covers. Okay, I like this layout here. that is a very special layout right there. Yeah, it does show some of the layouts that Ward did. The pages. It includes the initial pitch that Wilson put together for the book. Various concept art. So, plenty of stuff in the back for people who like to see how the sausage is made type of thing. You know, people who like to see that sort of development stuff. And like I said, Christian Ward's just ridiculously good. Christian Ward is one of those like ridiculously good artists. And yeah, that's enough to say about Invisible Kingdom. So, great read. Definitely a book that I recommend if you enjoy comic books. So I'll check something. Yeah, Karen Berger as the editor. Honestly, like, for people who know comic books, Karen Berger was the editor for DC's Vertigo imprint for a long time. So, you know, a lot of amazing comics came out of Vertigo. A lot, like, she is, like, she's been the editor on a lot of phenomenal comics. So the fact that she the fact that she edited this one, that is a pretty damn good recommendation right there, frankly. She does not do bad comics. Karen Berger does not do bad books. So, yeah, Invisible Kingdom. Great comic. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in another video.